I have to start all of that over again. Okay. Hello and welcome. If you're watching over here, I'm Peaceful Nick the Medium. I'm an evidential medium. I specialize in healing messages, and today I want to talk about the Spirit Exchange. The Spirit Exchange is an annual membership with myself and medium Kathi Behrens, where you will have access to 10 live gallery readings over a year. You will get a free private reading when you sign up and pay in full by March 18th. All of the information is down below. We will also be giving away prizes at the end of each gallery. So these are 90-minute galleries, and we will do mini readings for the guests in each gallery. So if you love mediumship and you love mediumship readings, you will have access to that. Okay. Hi, Billy. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you can see me. Going live on YouTube is always kind of iffy. You never know what's going to happen. I worked for an hour today on something that should have taken 10 seconds. So if anybody here is a live streamer, let me know how you deal with that. Oh, yay, Mandy's going to sign up. Wonderful. All the links are below. So if you're on YouTube, let me know if you can see the links below, because I added them. But when you go live, for those of you who don't know, on YouTube, there's a whole bunch of stuff you have to do. It's not as simple as just pressing a button. Unless you're on your phone, then it's really easy. But when you go on your laptop, you have to have a separate app to make it work, and it's a little complicated for somebody who's a little older. So if you have any questions about the Spirit Exchange, put them in the chat over here on YouTube. And if you are on the clock app over here and you want to try for a free reading, you can come on over to the YT. I see that clicking some likes over here. Thank you very much. And please share the live. And if you're on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. I have a lot of stuff going on. I am now a full-time medium. The links are up. Thank you very much. Mandy, I'm now a full-time medium, and thankfully, Spirit guided me to that unexpectedly. I've been practicing mediumship professionally for 3.5 years or so. My background is in science, and I have worked in science communication and education for about 20 years. And then mediumship found me. Thank you, Energy Alchemist. So mediumship found me, and I got trained and certified to teach mediumship. So I am a full-time medium. Hi. So if you have any questions about mediumship in general, let me know. And about the Spirit Exchange, the first session is April 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I have a lot of people who sign up for my readings, and they get the time zones wrong. So 8 Eastern is 5 Pacific. And then 6 Mountain, 7 Central. So that'll be the first session. April 4th is a Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. I confused myself. Kaylee, it's up here. Peaceful Nick the Medium, at Peaceful Nick. Kaylee Maley. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Kathi. I'm on YouTube. If you want to join me over there, or watch over there. So I've been talking about the Spirit Exchange. I get a lot of questions about spirit guides. If anybody has questions about guides or wants to tell a story, you can type it in the chat. For those of you who don't know my spirit guide story, I've told it many times, but because I have a background in science, I was very, very skeptical. And you should have a healthy amount of skepticism anytime you're dealing with anything paranormal. Now, being trained in science means you have to think very linearly, you have to think critically, you have to think skeptically. But in order to be open-minded, this is something, oh yay, thank you, Kaylee. And this is something that people forget about science. Scientists should be the most open-minded, because and this is the problem with modern science, when scientists have a view of the world and of what they're going to find that's like this, they got blinders on, they can't see everything else. And that's not really doing science, right? Science, you follow the evidence to where it leads you. And so, hi, Kathi. Everybody subscribe to Medium Kathi Barron's channel as well on YouTube. Maybe we'll get to do some double lives over here too. So you have to be open-minded to be a scientist. And so I reminded myself of that when I started having mediumship experiences. Yes, I am, Kaylee. I will be doing those. I'm just doing a little intro, getting some people on here. Yes, I will be offering free mediumship. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just giving some intro information. So as a medium, when I started having mediumship experiences during my scientific career, I reminded myself that I had to be open-minded and do an experiment. So I had so many experiences I couldn't deny. I went and got a teacher and got trained. And then about the spirit guide, I was super skeptical. And so I asked my spirit guide to show me, it was in March, I'll never forget it, to show me a snow globe. And, in March, there's not a lot of snow globes around because Christmas is over. And I saw 2 on social media that day, which surprised me, but I was like, that could be a coincidence. And then the next day I went to a golf shop, and on the counter of the golf shop was a snow globe that I posted a video about in the last couple of weeks, which was amazing. And I'm like, okay, I get it. And then people started giving me snow globes for presents. They didn't know the story. My son and my daughter-in-law gave me this Mars snow globe. They didn't know that story. My other daughter-in-law gave me another snow globe. I have it over here. They didn't know that story. And a lady I worked with at the time had a full room. 40 years she worked at this place with a wall full of hundreds and hundreds of snow globes. So I was like, okay, I get it. You're real. And so that's how I discovered my spirit guide was real, because I was super skeptical. And when you find your spirit guide, you can ask them to help you with things. And ever since I became a medium, when I'm ready to take the next step, I just say, okay, I'm ready to take the next step. And automatically, as soon as I do my next reading, I have gone up a level in my mediumship, which is amazing. I've asked to help me with names. So when I worked in science communication and science education, I've been terrible at names. My whole life I've been terrible at names. But it's really hard when you're teaching students and you can't remember their names. And in mediumship, it's very helpful when you have names in mediumship. But I've been awful at it historically. And I know when I get a name in mediumship that it's important. And so I asked my spirit guide to help me with this, help me get names. And lo and behold, I went into a reading the other day, and moments before the reading, I heard a name so loud in my ear repeatedly. And it was like, it was Deb, Deb. And I'm like, what's happening? It always happens right before. So I sit down, I start the reading, I go through my intro, and I tell the client, listen, I rarely ever get names. I'm very upfront and open. I don't want to, pretend I'm something I'm not. And I always say, I never get names, but I am working on it. And if this name isn't for you, just please excuse me, but this is the name that came through. And I say, do you understand why someone is screaming Deb at me? And this was not the client's name. I knew that. Well, according to how they signed up, they didn't use that name anyway. And so she got tears in her eyes, and she said, oh my gosh, it's the anniversary of someone I know's passing today, and her name is Deb. And I thought, wow, that I was happy for her and her loved ones. And I was just so happy that my spirit guides worked so quickly with me to help me do that. And then the next day I had another reading. Hi, Yvonne. The next day I had another reading, and a similar thing happened where a partial name came through right before. So I'm really working on that. And hello to everyone who's here on the live. And if you're over on the TikTok, click the likes, and maybe it's odd that in the middle of the day on Friday, there's not that many people sneaking from work and joining the lives. Okay, so anybody have any questions about mediumship or spirit guides before I do a couple mini readings? I can also do some one questions. Kathi and I did that last night on TikTok, and it was, people really enjoyed that. So if you have any questions, and while I wait for the chats to load, I will reiterate that Kathi and I have launched yesterday, Leap Day launch, yay, the Spirit Exchange, which is an annual membership to 10 mediumship galleries live with us on Zoom. The regular price would be $250, but we do have a launch price of $150. So for the cost of one full reading, you get 10 gallery sessions over a year that you will be invited to join. If you sign up by March 18th, you will get a free private one-on-one reading with either Kathi or myself. And the first session is April 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and those will be 90-minute sessions. So I'm on YouTube Live. All the info's up here if you want to join. And, or you can join a la carte, $25 a session. For that. If there's anything else I forgot, let me know in the chat, Kathi. My throat's getting a little dry already. It's a little early for that. Okay, Yvonne, let's see. Look down below. All the links are there on YouTube in the video description. I am home carrying, well, I'm home every day now, but my husband's home sick, so I've been taking care of him. I hope I'm not getting hi Ray. Hope I'm not getting what he's got. Kaylee, you can go ahead and ask your question. You can go ahead and ask first. Oh, yay. Okay, let me get my notebook, my notepad. I always doodle. When I do readings, I do a lot of doodling. Thank you for the likes and smiles. I do a lot of doodling and drawing. It's March already. Whew. And it's 2024. I just realized we're almost a quarter into the century. That's amazing. I saw something on. Hi. Yay. Thank you, Ray. I saw a meme the other day on Facebook that said, think about this, if you were born in 1999, that was 43 years ago. And I'm like, my son was born in 1999. He's not 43. That doesn't make sense. Like, people say the weirdest stuff. Yay. Hi, Peralta. Kaylee's question. Oh, Kaylee. Okay. Kaylee wants to know, she's currently pregnant and wants to know if the father will be there for their son when he arrives and after. So this is the thing. When, especially a younger man, they get scared. They get really, really, I see Yvonne. So for Kaylee, younger men get scared, and sometimes they run away, sometimes they fall into some type of addiction. Men are not, often, not every man, often men in American society are not given the tools to know what to do when fatherhood is approaching. So nobody tells them anything. Girls, we're given dolls from the moment we're born. So we are taught to be caretakers. We are taught to be loving. Boys are shamed if they're given dolls. I remember when I was pregnant with my second son, I gave my first son a baby doll. And boy, my in-laws did not like that. And I'm like, well, I want him to love his brother and know not to be rough with the baby, obviously. But most men aren't taught that. So they're not given the tools. They don't usually, especially if they've never been around kids before, they get scared. They're scared. And so they're just kind of panic and they don't know what to do. So I would say, Kaylee, if you have an adult man in your life that is a good father and has experience with fatherhood, and maybe somebody that might be able to build a good rapport with Tommy to talk him through what to expect and how to behave, I would recommend that. I'm not going to make a psychic prediction on whether or not he'll be there, just because people have free will and people can decide one thing in 1 minute and a different thing the next minute. So I would say get someone who you respect, who's a mature man, who Tommy may be able to have a good conversation with about fatherhood, and maybe he won't have so much fear, because I feel like he may be full of fear. So that's what I would say. Sorry about the noise outside of my office. Okay, so I hope that helps, Kaylee. Let me know. He is already really off and on and off. It was wonderful with my children. Okay, good. Oh, hi, Ishika. Beautiful name. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Carol. Carol, the information for the spirit exchange is in the description below. I'm glad you're here. Hello. Okay. I'm going to go back up through the chat, and I will ask if the person's still here that asked a question. And I think I'll start with Kaylee, since I'm already connected to your energy, I'm going to start with you. Is that okay, Kaylee? Kaylee, do you have, yeah, Ashika, I just go through and pick out somebody to give a reading to, and there's 10 people here now, so it's very likely you'll get at least a couple of minute reading. Kaylee. Okay, so everybody hold comments while I talk to Kaylee. I'm seeing a couple of different things. One, something with someone's heart. Now, because I know you're pregnant, this could be you looking at the heartbeat of your baby at the doctor's office, or this could be a loved one in spirit who had a heart condition, but I'm physically seeing the heartbeat on the machine or paper. Do you understand someone who passed with a heart issue? Hi. Oh, thank you, Ray. And everyone be patient, because as we know on these live streams, there's often a delay in the chats. So just be patient and relax. Hi, everyone over here. I am on YouTube. And I don't think TikTok likes it very much that I have that up there, because there's 3 whole viewers there. All right, so no comments have loaded yet, so I'll just keep going and I'll get a message for you, Kaylee, while I wait for the chat to load. Yes, my dad had lung cancer, but I also just got the baby's heartbeat yesterday. Perfect. Okay, that's awesome. So that's your dad's way of showing me that he was there when you were getting the heartbeat checked. Okay, awesome. I'm just going to make the connection with your dad, okay? So just be patient. And I'm hearing a song. And this may be a song you listen to, and I don't know. I think I know who sings it, but I don't. I'm a little older for this genre of music. But it's going, baby, baby, oh. I think it's Justin Bieber. Is that a song you would know? But I'm thinking, baby, I'm hearing it, baby, oh. If you know that, or why I'm hearing that, and like dance, kind of just like grooving to the music a little bit. I don't really know. I think that's who that is, Justin Bieber. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. All right. And okay, he's having me doodle something, so let me get this out. Oh, good. Okay, good, good, good. Your son loves that song. That's awesome. So I'm seeing a symbol. So the symbol is indicating to me 3 something. So I'm feeling there are 3 of something. 3 could be a significant number. Date of birth, date of passing. You have 3 children. 3 something. Do you understand why he's having me draw this 3? He has me draw these 3 dots. And then he wants to talk about a tattoo. And do you have, or are you getting a tattoo in your dad's honor? So right now we have 3 and a tattoo. I feel like there's a weird symbol involved with this somewhere. Becky Lynn, I'm over here on the YouTube. if you want to go over there. So while we wait, I'm going to get the message. I'm pregnant. This will be my third son. My C-section is May. I think that says 3rd. Okay, perfect. Yay. Awesome. And do you understand the tattoo? Ash, you can come over to YouTube, honey. It's right here. This is what it looks like. Hi, Want Me. I have a tattoo of 3 shooting stars on my foot. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. Because he had me draw, and I do these weird doodlings. These 3 little, I drew this first. That was a separate thing. These 3 dots and then tattoo. And so, awesome. Perfect. Thank you for that. So let me get a message from your dad. Yay, Becky, hi. Let me get a message from your dad. Oh, he's talking about you having, he's talking about you having a heartbreak. So, and I feel like this is a previous relationship where the loss of that relationship was profound. He's saying it was a profound loss of that relationship. And he wants you to know, okay, he's being dad, okay? So this is from your dad. And I can't say the cuss words he's saying. Don't settle for any BS. Don't settle for any BS from anyone. You're strong. You could get the work done. Okay, she says, yeah, okay. You're strong. You can get the work done with or without. I don't think he is a fan of maybe your current relationship, because she's saying you can get the job done even easier if you don't have. He's not making Tommy sound real good. I'll just say that. And this could just be because he's your dad, right? Doesn't mean, I don't know Tommy. I don't know you. This doesn't mean that this is actually true. This is just how he feels. Okay. He wouldn't be a fan. Okay. He's saying, you know, he's kind of lazy and slothy, and you don't need to take care of a grown man. That's his message. And I won't give you all the other details here on this public forum, just because he doesn't have a lot of nice things to say. So he's like, don't you dare take on the burden of raising a grown man. And he's very adamant. Don't you dare take on the burden of raising a grown man. And that's his message. He loves you. He says, I have full faith in you. You're an excellent mother. You're going to do wonderful things and continue to do wonderful things. And he loves you deeply. And he's proud of you. So big heart from your dad. Okay, Kaylee? Big heart from your dad. I hope that you understand that message, and just let me know. So while I prepare for the next reading on YouTube, so go over there. Okay, I'm just looking through. So if anyone's interested in the Spirit Exchange, all the details are below the video here. It's an annual membership where you'll get 10 live Zoom readings or 10 live Zoom gallery events with medium Kathi Behrens and I. And it starts April 4th up until next March. All the dates are posted below. For the price of one full private reading, you can get 10 gallery readings. And a gallery reading is when a group of people come on the Zoom, just like how I'm doing now. And certain people will get readings in the group. And sometimes it'll be 10 people, sometimes it'll be 8 people, sometimes it'll be 30 people. It just depends on who shows up that day, how many readings we'll get to, and how the connections are working. All right, so yeah, Tommy has put me through a lot of bad things, but it's been hard for me to let him go. But thank you. I love and miss him too. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, your dad was not a fan. Not a fan at all. Okay, so let me go back up through. Thank you for validating that, Kaylee. I'm just going to go back up through here. Yvonne Chetty, let me know if you're still here from South Africa. And the whole reason, I think she said South Africa. Yes. The whole reason I'm doing this live in the middle of the day, I'm going to do this every Friday at this time, as many as I can, most Fridays. The reason I'm doing this in the middle of the day in the United States is because I had a bunch of requests for people from other countries to ask me to go live earlier in the day for me, so I can get people who are in other time zones on the live. So we'll wait another minute for Yvonne. If she's not here, we'll go to the next person. Okay, and you know it takes a while for the chat. And thank you for everybody who came over from TikTok to my YouTube live. I'll be doing the readings on YouTube. All right, so maybe she's not in here anymore. So let's see who's next. Oh, Yvonne, I so wanted to connect for you. The Jennifer Singleton. Jennifer Singleton, are you here? Thank you for everyone being patient. You know, live readings can take a lot of patience. Waiting for the chat to load. I know when Kathi and I do live readings, last night we were doing a live and it was like anything electronic weird that could happen happened. Oh, yay. Jennifer Singleton. Wonderful. Okay. Jennifer, I have a male in spirit. Do you have a male? Don't just yes or no. Do you have a male in spirit you want to connect to? That you're hoping to connect to? Oh, Yvonne, I just saw yours. Yvonne, I'll come to you next, honey. Your chat loaded after a very long time, probably because you're very far away. All right, Jennifer. Do you have a male in spirit you want to connect with? We're all here for reading. I know. I'm trying to go as fast as possible with the chats taking forever. You know what's funny, Ray? Okay. I just saw that same monarch butterfly outside my window before I came up here to my office. That is so crazy. Okay. Male in spirit for Jennifer. Everyone hold comments, please, while I read for Jennifer Singleton. I feel like this is a contemporary male, meaning partner, brother, cousin. It could be a father figure if he was emotionally young. Okay, hold comments unless you're Jennifer Singleton. Hold comments. So let me know if you have a contemporary male. This male is contemporary. Hi, everyone over here. I'm over on YouTube. It's hard to hold the connection off until I get a validation in the chat box, but let me see. I see you, Yvonne. Husband, perfect. Perfect. All right. We're good to go now. All right, everybody hold comments except for Jennifer. Okay. I'm hearing gone too soon, died before his time, too young to die, all of those things. And I hear he left us all behind. Let me know if you understand any of those things I just said. You can just left us all behind, and I'm feeling like there's a lot of some people I feel maybe on his side of the family are, this could be his mother's energy. I'm feeling angry at him for leaving her behind. Let me know if you understand that. Yes, left too soon. Thank you. And let me understand if, because I'm feeling like, I just feel like this is from his side of the family, his mom specifically, or some female on his side. Could be a sister even, just like angry at him. And he's saying whoever's going through that needs to look inward. They are angry in general. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling that real heavy. Here he comes. He's coming with some therapy, okay? All right, so he wants to give you a message. He wants to tell you that you need your boundaries up. Boundaries for you and your side of the family. Boundaries. He's like, he's kind of funny. He's like showing a brick wall. Build a brick wall. Build a brick wall. You don't need to be around that energy. He's making me feel like you saved him from that angry family by showing him there's a different way to live that's not in anger. You brought him, not that he was, needed to be saved specifically, but just your relationship with him showed him people aren't always living in that anger and negativity. There's a different way to live. And he wants to thank you for that. And I feel like there's children around. So did you two have children? I don't talk to any of them now. I miss him so much. Okay, yeah, that's the brick wall, I guess he's showing me. Do you two have children? I feel like he's talking about children, or maybe he had children on that side of the family from, nieces and nephews and things, but he's talking about children. And he's talking about you being a good mom or mother figure. So if it's not your children, it's somebody else's children you are mentoring or caring for. One child. Okay, yeah, because I felt that pretty strong that there was children involved. So do you have his children and you're raising them? Because I feel like that may have been a fight. Like there was pull, because he's making me feel like you bonded with his children and didn't want to completely not have anything to do with them once he passed. Like there's some stuff around the kids. And he's saying his message is keep up your boundaries, and even if you're not able to be around his children as much as you would like, eventually I am raising our son and my two adopted kids His daughters are grown. Okay. 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 Because he's making me feel like when there's going to come a time when they see his daughters, when they see that you're not this evil person that you may have been portrayed by other family members as. So I would say just keep, he's saying keep being a positive role model, keep doing the right thing. People are going to be mad about something no matter what you do. People are always going to be mad about something. So you stay singularly focused on doing the right thing for you and your kids and your family, and keep moving forward. And he's saying full steam ahead. I don't know if there's trains involved, but that's the terminology he used. Full steam ahead, doing the right thing. He's like, you do the right thing. You're a good person. You're a wonderful person. He loves you. The bad guy. Of course you are. The good person's always the bad guy, right? Of course. Of course you are. He's like, just keep doing the right thing. Keep doing the right thing. Eventually, they will see, and even if they never admit it, somewhere in their minds, they're going to be like, yeah, she did a really good job dealing with all that crap. So know that he's around you. He loves you. He's seeing how things are going. Keep your boundaries up. And thank you, Jennifer, for allowing me to connect with your husband. I'm studying to be a medium. Oh, wonderful. Are you taking classes? I have lots of free content on my YouTube channel, and I also teach classes. If you already have a teacher, wonderful. If not, I do teach classes, or I can help you find someone. Since his passing, it came in full force. Yeah, that's crazy how that happens. Yep, that happens to a lot of people who become mediums. Wonderful. You can always email me if you have any questions also. And thank you for allowing me to connect with your husband. All right, Yvonne Chetty, you're next. So, it might take a minute for Yvonne for her comments to come in. But I'm feeling a female energy for you, Yvonne. So let me know you're here. And let's see. Stacy says, how much are your classes? So my beginner's mentorship starts March 16th. And it's a 6-month mentorship, and it's $120 a month for 6 months. It's about every 4 weeks. And all that information is on my website, and you can also email me and I can send you information about the class. And I also have on my YouTube channel here, I have some mediumship learning playlist, and there's a couple of videos that show what you're going to learn in my class, so you can watch those as well. And feel free to email me. Everything's below. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so Yvonne. All right, Yvonne, since your comments have to go through, halfway around the globe, I will give you a reading. I have a female in spirit for Yvonne. And I'll just give you a message because I think it's going to take too long for the chat to go back and forth. I have a female in spirit. She seems older than you, grandma, great-grandma. And then she says in quotation marks, if you're hearing this, Yvonne, you have had to live in fear. Living in fear, Yvonne. Like you've been put in a dangerous situation. She could be talking about herself as well. She could be talking about herself, but if you understand that. And then she's saying, okay, Thank you, Yvonne. She wants, so if you heard anything I said, can you just put in the chat that you can validate any of the things I said? And she wants you to know that you can, I feel like she's showing me you're like, you or her, again, could be either one of you, surrounding yourself with like some type of incense or saging smoke, like doing some type of ritual. So let me know if you understand that as well. And she wants you to surround yourself in a protective bubble all around you. Imagine yourself surrounded by protection, because I feel like there's some fear around you, because she said living in fear. So I feel like something has happened in your life that caused you to be fearful. And she's just showing me, surround yourself. And she's showing either the incense or the sage. And she wants you to surround yourself in a protective bubble. And you are loved. And I'm sorry I couldn't do any more than that because it's taking so long for your chats to come through, that it's not like a back and forth. Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay, so let me know if you understand that, Yvonne. You have protective energy around you, and so utilize it. Call it forward. Call protective energy forward when you need it, because I feel like this is something very important she's trying to get through. So let me know, and I still haven't seen any of your other comments except I am here. So let me know what you heard and what you understood. Okay. Thank you, Yvonne. Okay, yeah, if I'm getting sick, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, that's okay, Yvonne. Just think about it. Think about it. Something may come up. Okay, so let's go to, I gotta flip my page. Ray, are you still here? While I wait to hear from Ray, I had something weird happen the other day. So in my house, I hear weird noises pretty commonly. And I was filling up my water jug, and it was fully setting on the counter, fully setting there. The, the water filter. Yes, Ray, True Colors. Yes, yes, yes. You're next. And I didn't even get it filled, and it's just sitting there. And I turned around. I didn't touch it. I turned around, and it just clunk all over the floor and shattered in a million pieces. And I'm like, what happened? It was so weird. Okay. Okay, Yvonne, I see that. I wish I could have gotten your comments quicker. But the delay has caused it to be a problem. But do you have a grandma in spirit that you would have known and been close to, because she's giving you this message? And it does make sense what she said. Living in fear, because your fiance and your dad are both gone. So to me, that would make sense. So surround yourself with protective energy. So I understand why she would say that. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, I've been on almost an hour. All right, so Ray True Colors. I'm gonna read for Ray. I'm gonna try to do about 2 or 3 quick readings in the last few minutes, okay? Ray True Colors, do you have a female, contemporary, best friend, sister? It could be a mother that you were best friends with. Female, contemporary, sister, best friend, cousin. Yes or no to a female in spirit. And again, for everybody, patiently waiting for the comments to load. Check out the information about the Spirit Exchange. It's an annual membership. You will be invited to 10 gallery readings over the next year with medium Kathi Behrens and myself for the price of 1 reading. You get, okay, perfect. You get 10 gallery readings, and if you sign up by March 18th and pay in full, you will get a free 15-minute reading one-on-one with either Kathi or myself. All the information's in the chat, and it's a really wonderful deal. Okay. Female in spirit, daughter, mother. Okay. So I feel like one of these females was like you felt like you were best friends with. Could have been both. Because I'm feeling very much like the best friend energy. Hold on a second, Kathleen. I'm reading for Ray. I have. Okay, Yvonne. That's yeah. So I feel, so you can rewatch what I said and think about it, because I think it's appropriate for you. Okay. So I'm going to talk to your mom first quickly, and then your daughter, Ray. Your mom is pushing me towards talking to your daughter first. Okay. Okay. So, I'm feeling really divided between this. Is so interesting. I'm hearing the word addiction, and I almost feel like your mom and daughter would have had a lot to talk about. Do you understand addiction for either your mom or daughter? I feel they're coming in together, and so it's just really odd. They're blending, and it's interesting. Hold on, Yo-Ya. I'm waiting for Ray. I'm hearing addiction loss. And thank you for everyone for being patient. I know it can be really challenging to watch these lives and wait for the comments to load. I myself am very impatient in my daily human life. Daughter, mom, earlier in life. Okay. So they both suffered from addiction. Okay. That's why they are blended. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to get a message from them. And mom saying, don't follow in my footsteps. But I think you already know that. And she's grateful that you do not follow in her negative behavior, in the good, yes. The bad, she's glad you're not following in her footsteps with the bad. And your daughter wants you to know there's nothing you could have done to change the outcome. And she's screaming and showing me big letters. Forgive yourself, forgive yourself, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, forgive yourself, forgive yourself. She's adamant that you are taking on some of the burden of what happened to your daughter. And she's like, forgive yourself, forgive yourself. She's like, I want to slam on the table here and say, stop it. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. And she's saying she's watching over you, your daughter. This might be a stretch, or this just might be the way it's coming through. Does your daughter have a daughter? Was there another generation? Is there another younger girl in the family? For Ray only, please. Thank you, Becky. Hold on, Helga. I feel like there's another younger girl in the family. Let me know about that. So for Ray, I'll wrap it up for you. Forgive yourself, forgive yourself, forgive yourself. Your mom is proud of you. She's like, I don't know how you are. Okay, thank you. I just feel like there's this other little girl there. Your mom's like, I don't know how you personally, she's like, personally, I don't know how she's getting out of bed every morning. She's like, you are a strong, strong woman. And you are loved, and she wants you to know, you're being watched over. And one last thing for you, Ray, are there remains close together? Like, are there remains together next to each other? Let me know about that. And just know that they're around, they're in spirit. And they're saying, sending you butterflies or hummingbirds or something. Some kind of sign they're sending you. So let me know if you see their signs. And know they're together in spirit. And let me know if their remains are close to each other. Yes, a few feet apart. Thank you. Perfect. Because they made me feel like they're close together. You are very much loved. And you're being watched over. And your mom and daughter are proud of you for getting up out of bed every day. And they know it's been hard. So thank you for allowing me to connect with them. Okay. Thank you so much, Ray. All right. Let me see. Spirit Exchange is up and available on my website and Kathy's website. All the links are below in the description of this video. You'll get 10 gallery readings over the course of 1 year. All the dates are posted there. It's the price. Oh, you're welcome. It's the price of one full reading for either Kathi or myself. And you'll get, if you sign up by March 18th and pay in full, you will get a free one-on-one reading with either Kathi or myself for 15 minutes. And we'll be giving away prizes at the end of every gallery. So people will get, maybe a free reading, maybe a free class, multiple different prizes. And then I'm going to go back through the chat here. Kathleen. Okay, Kathleen has a question about her husband. The feeling I'm getting now, I am not a doctor and I'm not a pathologist. I do not know what his autopsy report said, but the feeling I'm getting was it was an accident. So know that that's the feeling I'm getting. I do know, and he's telling me, Kathleen, this is for you. I do know that he is, he suffered from a lot of, if you're still here, I hope. Kathleen, let me know if you're still here. He's saying that you loved him despite his flaws and his pain, and I feel his family of origin had some serious issues. And oh gosh, I hope you're here, Kathleen, because they're coming in strong. I feel like there was a lot of denial from his family. A lot of denial. So please tell me if you're here. If you're not, I'll send you a message on whatever app I saw your name on earlier. A lot of denial and blame from his family. Let me know if you're here. I don't see any comments loading as usual on these things. Okay, well, I will move on. Just know that your husband's around you and loves you. And don't listen to his family, is what I'm hearing. Kim for Ina. Kim, if you're still here, let me know. Maybe the website has blocked me from getting comments because nothing's loading. Thank you, everyone over here. Oh, thank you, Kenzie Sue. Hi, Jasmina. All right, no comments are loading. I don't know what's happening. Yes, you're here. Okay, awesome. Kim for Ina. Is this an older woman, a woman older than you, mother, grandmother? I feel grandmothery. Maybe she was a grandmother. That's just the energy I'm feeling. Let me know, yes or no. Kim, still here. Yes, I'm reading for you, Kim. I know there's a delay in the chat, so let me know if Ina is mother, grandmother, and feel grandma. Perfect, because I feel more towards grandma. Did she make foreign food? I'm seeing and smelling food that doesn't smell like regular American food. I feel like she's made some unusual dishes, something that would be unusual to me. Which, I mean, I make a lot of plain food, but let me know because I could smell almost like, this is just what's in my database, sauerkraut or something. Wiener Schnitzel. I don't know. I'm seeing some weird foods, but it could be. Let me know if she cooked odd, unusual things. Things that, not, okay. I'm seeing weird food. All right, that's okay. Now, weird to me might be different than weird to you. Because if you grew up with it, it would be normal for you. All right. So let's talk to Ina. She's having me draw a big star. Let me know if you understand a star reference with her. It could be something she was interested in. Somebody has a tattoo, a picture, a painting, something with a star. Maybe you wished upon a star yesterday. But she's showing me, having me draw a star. And she's saying the word garden. So either she or you have or had a garden that was important and significant. And I see digging in the dirt with a little tiny, like just a regular garden, a garden in someone's yard. And just let me know if you understand any of that. I have my Mandy blanket. And I will give you a message since they had a garden. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. I'll give you a message from Grandma Ina. Am I saying, is it Ina or Ina? Ina, I think it's Ina. And let me know if you understand the star reference, because she's having me draw it again. Which is interesting. All right. She wants you to go with the flow. She's saying go with the flow and don't take things so seriously. She wants you to go with the flow. She's like, go with the flow. And don't sweat the small stuff. She said, don't sweat the small stuff. Let me know if that makes sense for you. And know that your grandma is around you and loves you, and she's safe and at peace. And I hope you understand her message. You are loved. And she wants you to relax a little, maybe start a meditation practice if you haven't already. And thank you very much. You are uptight, okay? Because when I moved my mind to connect more with her, she's like, go with the flow. Go with the flow. So that's funny. Yeah, I can be uptight myself. It's taken many years for me to be more relaxed. Okay, thank you. Yes, of course she would know you have a son. So this is a great segue to the next part of the live. Our loved ones in spirit can see what we're doing. They know when we're celebrating something. They know when we have a new child. They know everything that's going on in our life. We're connected at the soul level. And so we as mediums get impressions from them. They're not always 100% accurate, or we misinterpret what we're seeing. We use our human database to try to interpret something. So something I said earlier about the weird, strange food, that's maybe weird and strange to me. That's my impression of it. But it could be something perfectly normal to you. I don't know what types of food you eat. You don't know what types of foods I'm used to. So I could be completely off and wrong, or I could be misinterpreting what I'm seeing because I'm using my database in my head to interpret the impression they're giving me. So they will know everything that's happening in our life. We're connected soul to soul. And, mediums are trying to interpret what they see into a coherent message for our clients. And sometimes it's off a little because we're seeing something that we think is something different than it is. And sometimes the people, the sitters or clients, don't remember until later. Later you might say, oh yeah, I remember that one New Year's Eve my grandma made sauerkraut and it was a big disaster and everybody made fun of her, something like that. So we kind of joke in the mediumship circles that people have psychic amnesia, where you'll do a reading for someone and they won't remember it, and then 4 or 5 hours later you get an email and they send you this whole story about, oh yeah, I understood that thing that you were talking about. And sometimes they don't. And sometimes we just are misinterpreting what we see. So I appreciate everyone being here. I will be live again at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight with Abby, the Can Astrologer. We're going to be talking about our spiritual awakening and doing some more readings. So if you hang around, if you come back in 5 hours, I'll be live again here. It'll be a dual live, and we'll be answering some questions, talking about our spiritual awakening, and doing more readings. You are very welcome. And if you are interested in the annual membership for the Spirit Exchange, all the information is down below. This will be available on here forever. So you can read and rewatch your readings. You can read the information in the description below. I will be live. I'm planning on going live every Friday at this time, most Fridays. So you'll see, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to set reminders for when I'm going live, because the next 3 lives are already listed on my channel. So I appreciate everyone being here, and thank you for watching. And I will be back in a little less than 5 hours, and again next Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I will see you all later. Have a good day.